My primary purpose on campus now is to inculcate in the students a sense of co-creation. A peculiar thing happens to a lot of people is as they age, they return to their childhood. So all of my childhood friends and I just spent all day long in the summer playing on very scary, dangerous, abandoned mining equipment. None of our parents ever thought twice about it. I'm all mud all the time, but it is something that came upon me gradually. You know, like I said, when I was your age and then I was in my 20s, I was really more of an indoor person. Lots of time in the library, maybe too much. Well, certainly I used to do a lot of reading. And I did spend a lot of time in Germany and Austria. And I did read a lot while I was in Germany and Austria. I think of it more though as like a metaphorical locking myself in the basement. Because when I was 21 years old, I lived in Vienna. And I had very little money because I was a student. And so essentially I lived off of these Viennese sweets called Krapfen, which is like a jelly donut. And since I had very little money to do anything else except eat jelly donuts, I spent crazy amounts of time in this dimly lit library at the Principal University of Vienna, just reading tome after tome after tome and making my way through the day that way. So it's not as if I was physically locked in the basement, but my existence was a little monkish, except for the jelly donuts.
What nugget of gold piece of information and advice do you have for us as high school students when it comes to studying and the sort?
All right. Well, in a way, the piece of advice has a little bit to do with not doing what I did so much of. Because I think I was in the library studying and reading to excess, to the extent that there were some things I should have been doing that I didn't really get heavily into until I left college. So yeah, in addition to studying, what everyone should spend a lot of time doing in college is cooking out over open fires, sleeping out under the stars, and going for walks that are so long you can't take another step when you're done. That's what you should spend a lot of time doing when you're in college.